So, a thing has happened in the gaming market.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever hear the tale of the tragedy of Daft Bungie the Greedy?
Wait, is it Bungie that's greedy or Activision that's greedy?
Well, I guess we're gonna find out.
Oh boy!
Some context. Around 2010, which I think it was about like a year or so before the last Halo game, Bungie said they were gonna work with Activision on their next thing. They had a contract started, a 10-year contract, and their next big game was gonna be this massive thing called Destiny.
Wait, 2011 was the last Halo game?
Halo Reach, yes.
But Halo 5?
Halo 4 and 5 were made by a separate company.
Oh, fuck.
Yes. Which
There we
is
go.
that's a whole separate conversation. But so they went and made this big game, this awesome game. Everyone was hyping it. I think it was the most hyped game in forever. No one's hyped a game up more than Destiny.
Yeah.
Okay? Super Smash Bros. Get that shit out of there. Okay. You can go to these mountains. They said. You can go to these mountains.
Those mountains look beautiful.
They're awesome.
Oh my god, I want to play Destiny.
Bungie said, hey, everyone likes Halo, right? And everyone said yes, because everyone likes Halo. And they said, what if we made Halo, but with more things to shoot, loot, and an open world? And I was like, sign me the fuck on, because Halo has the best story in FPS, probably second only to that sniper game with the sad death scene with the white phosphorus.
Oh, wait. Oh. Battlefield Homeline or whatever?
Yes, that one.
That one.
Battlefield Homeline.
Yeah, the copper one.
But anyway, they said we're going to make this amazing game, and then a lot of behind-the-scenes drama happened, and rumors said Activision told Bungie, because they had this 10-year contract starting in 2010, they said, hey, we don't like the story. It might be a little too difficult for people to follow. Change it. And they changed everything in the last few months and shut out Destiny 1 with with a first act for a story as its full story. And then they sold the last 2 acts as DLC, but not even the first and second DLC, the third and fourth DLC. And then Destiny 2 came out and everyone said, oh, it's probably going to be better. Look, it has a story. But the story is shit. You fight the Michelin Man, and nothing happens. And everyone likes, what's his name? Nathan Fillion? Everyone likes Nathan Fillion. They said, oh shit, no one's playing our game, so let's kill off Nathan Fillion to prove a point and make everyone play a game. But no one... You've killed off the character people like. Now you have a game with no likable characters. You're fucked. You've made this microtransaction mess. You've got no story, and you shit these games out in like a year or so with no real plan. You fucking morons. How did you people make Halo 3 and then do this? And people said, in response to that it was Activision's fault. So now we're gonna find out, because Bungie and Activision are making the plans to fucking split.
There we are. That's okay. 3.5 minutes in, and that is the fucking point of the video.
We needed context.
Okay, Bungie and Activision are fucking Dunyan rings, boy.
Never say those words again.
To be honest, I've not played any Bungie games.
They're all solid games. I mean, like, I would not argue that Destiny is not a good game, the first one at least. But it's the most 7 out of 10 game to ever exist.
Oof.
Like, gunplay's fine. Bungie's, like, level design is always flawless, but there's nothing to it. It's just like, hey, this, like, metal frame for paintings is really beautiful, but there's no painting in it. What the fuck do I do with it?
That's a really nice frame.
It's a really nice frame, but it's a frame. Yeah. You got no painting in it.
It's a really nice cup. I wish I could drink out of it.
Yes, exactly. But there's this whole thing about, like, the I'm pretty sure everyone knows about the whole microtransaction thing in Destiny, and if you don't know, they really like their microtransactions in that game. They really like to force it down your throat that, hey, do you want good gear? Do you want gear that makes you cool and sometimes objectively better than the game? Well, hey, you should pay for it. In fact, they did this whole thing in Destiny 1. You could change the color of your armor by unlocking shaders.
Yeah.
And you could change the shaders whenever you wanted. In Destiny 2, once you put a shader on, it's gone. You've got that color now. Do you want that shader back? pay more money for it.
Yeah, it's essentially a paint.
Yes.
That is a one-use paint.
One-use paint. That's the game, Destiny 2, one-use paint. That's the game, that's the subtitle. It's there on the box.
There we are.
And, again, I'm on the fence that it's not Bungie that's doing this. I think it's Activision.
Well, seeing as, like, all the crap Halo games started coming out around the same time as they got with Activision, I'm pretty sure that we could say that it isn't Bungie's fault.
Yeah, Bungie, I think, like, I would never shit and say that Halo 4 and 5 are bad games. Halo Wars 2 was amazing, in fact. But it's very clear that Bungie made fucking phenomenal games. They made 8 out of 10s to 10 out of 10s. And then they started hitting 7s and 6s. And the DLCs were 5s and belows. So it's just like, what the fuck happened? And I can only assume it was Activision, because Activision is like, if you look at their other games, they have very similar things in them to what Bungie has in their games now.
Problems.
Yes!
They have plenty of problems in them.
Yes. I mean, like, fucking Call of Duty, all you gotta do is look at... I have no idea what's happened in Black... I think we're on Black Ops 4 now.
Yeah. And it's literally just a Fortnite clone.
Yeah, and fucking... but the one I do know is not World War, that was a good one. Yeah. World War 2.
Yeah.
Which was... They had a lobby, which almost the entire purpose of that was, hey, come watch this guy using microtransactions. They really shoved microtransactions down your ass in that game, and I'm pretty sure we can find a funny montage somewhere, or link a funny montage of the awful microtransactions in those games.
Okay, I've seen some people try to justify microtransactions and saying that video games are a lot more expensive to make nowadays, yet they're like still sold for like £50, like £45, £50.
If that's the case, how the fuck are like Nintendo making money?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, someone probably but they've got the Switch, but...
Yeah, but you also got to remember, all of their games are not only proprietary, but are sold for far more.
Yeah, but okay, then BioShock. Any single... God of War. Uncharted. Fucking... What was that game you liked? The one you bum? The Last Jedi? The Last of Us.
The Last of Us!
The Last of the Jedi.
Yeah. I don't know about that. There's a multiplayer mode in The Last of Us that may have microtransactions. I don't know.
I can't comment. I don't have a PlayStation, but it's basically, I think it's been proven time and time again that is a shit excuse. I think the only excuse that can somewhat fly is the purely cosmetic angle.
Yeah.
And that's only if you can unlock these cosmetics in the game anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
I wouldn't want to... a pay-to-win kind of scheme is stupid.
Yeah, but Destiny 2's done far worse than that. Destiny 2 has done shit like, hey, you can have these endgame content. Oh, but a DLC is coming out now, and if you want the endgame content you previously had, you better buy that fucking DLC.
Black Ops 4 did a fucking stupid thing where they sold a reticle. A fucking reticle. A little dot in the middle of the screen. They sold that for $1.
Why? Money,
Money,
Yeah.
Exactly. So, Bungie splitting up with Activision. You know what?
I think it's definitely on the up for Bungie.
Yeah, I'm gonna go play some Halo right now.
No, you're not.
I don't own Halo.
which, honestly, it's the greatest tragedy here. So, thank you, I guess, for, tuning in to Dan yells about what happened to, like, the shambling corpse of his previous favorite video game company, and also just tries to ruin every credibility Activision has, and Baz watches.
They ruin it on their own, to be fair.
They don't need me to fucking do anything, do they?
Exactly!